Kindly confirm to me whether audio and video are very, very clear from wherever you are viewing, so that audio commentary can proceed. From wherever you are watching, welcome once again, dear lovely viewers, pool fraternity. You are all welcome, Africa, welcome world, welcome to the satellite media. And this is a live broadcast, Ssejjemba Ibra versus Glorious Ssenyonjo, round of 32, life 1, racing to 6 at Black Power, 64-man grand opening comp, 6 tables so far in use, and this is table number 2, where the two players, Ssejjemba and Glorious Ssenyonjo, are facing off each other after successfully winning their round 1 or round of 64 matches respectively with least known players, and they won them comfortably. Now here they face off each other at the action toppest for a step into the round of 16, life 1, which is being played of course tonight until completion, and then life 2 will be played tomorrow. This is a 2 days tournament. We are having a high stakes match, Ssejjemba taking on Ssenyonjo Glorious. Frame number 1 was broken by Ssenyonjo. He fell short. Ssejjemba won. Frame number 2 was broken by Ssejjemba. Ssenyonjo equalized. Frame number 3 was broken by Ssenyonjo Glorious. He scratched on the brake. Ssejjemba winning, and now frame number 4 has again been won by Ssejjemba, making the scores 3-1. Let the party begin. Allow me give you some of the highlights. Ssejjemba, who started playing pool all the way in 2015 as a little boy, and that's why he is called the Little Magician. He joined the Captonite Pool Club in 2016, and where he won the league for Captonite in 2017 as one of the club's top scorers and of course the most valuable player. He also joined his first championship, a 64-man comp in 2017. That is where he won at Mitiana Club Ambience. He won his first championship. And then he also won his first tournament in the Pool Association of Uganda in 2018, end of year Pool Association in 2022, Billiards Cafe Class 2021 in Lusaka, Grand Mchana first edition in 2023. He has 5 league titles. He currently plays for Roxbury Chiwanga. He is taking on Ssenyonjo Glorious, who plays for Scrap Buyers, where he finished last season, and the two are currently taking on each other. Ssenyonjo Glorious is the CEO of the Stones Billiards Arena in Nyendo, Masaka, where the similar tournament took place 2 weeks ago before the Mbale Elgon Open last weekend, and that is exactly why Ssenyonjo Glorious is also paying back by traveling from Masaka to take part into this tournament. Dear Africa, I do not want to forget to remind you to always like the stream. We are around 100 something, but only 9 likes. Kindly give me that thumbs up, and then we continue with the audio commentary shortly. Yes, someone asking whether Caesar is again playing. He was still placed on table number 4, where he won against Gideon Bwanika, the painter that you know, a pool enthusiast. He won by 6 frames to 2. The Scorpion is already into the round of 32. However, we are making it a point that his next match will be streamed on this very channel. I will also be updating you on the scores between Ian Kaziwe versus Motes Rashida. However, it was 3-1 before I started commentating. Lukman, thank you for joining the stream. Kawesa Sowed, you're saying you're straight from Dubai. Thank you. Send our greetings to the violence lady. This lady called Madame Violence, the one trending on social media, a barista in Bahrain. We want to send her hearts, and we tell her to be strong. It shall come to pass. Scorpion versus Helmet Man, that one ended 6-2. Watching from Chirinyaga, Kenya, everything is clear. Thank you so much. Abekori, you're welcome. And then Kawesa Sowed, you are responding to someone asking for the scores between Caesar Chandiga versus Gideon Bwanika, as Ibrahim Ssejjemba misses a very, very high stakes shot here. It is always rare that Ibrahim Ssejjemba misses such shots, but he has missed this one. Ibrahim Ssejjemba from from Jinja Town, where he played a final with Caesar Chandiga. That was a single elimination tournament. They went head on until 8-8. Who doesn't remember the stunning draw that Ibrahim Ssejjemba played and ported the cue ball to the center top on that horizontal stream that was on Peter Chove Live. Ibrahim Ssejjemba of Roxbury, accustomed to the bright lights and heavy moments, stands across a table. Is Glorious Ssenyonjo of Scrap Buyers, as I introduced him earlier. A man with his own chapter to write in this tournament. He is trailing currently by 3 frames to 1. Maybe this is redemption, as Ibrahim Ssejjemba missed. Because remember, the first frames, 1 and 2, it was a tit for tat. Now, this one, after an unforced error, Ibrahim Ssejjemba had to lose it. It is now 3-2 in favor of Ibrahim Ssejjemba. I would like to inform you that the Lady Michelle, is in the house. She will be joining me in the commentary booth later, but she is also a participant in this tournament. I have also participated in the tournament, by the way. I have been beaten badly by Manager Kia. He revenged on me after beating him at Pool Garage, where Dog City won the tournament of a pool table. I beat him by 6 frames to 1. He has beaten me by 6 frames to 2. Very terrible beating I have faced, but I'm a sportsman. Otherwise I wouldn't be here, even in the commentary booth. Every ball is a question, and every battle of patience against pressure, precision against courage, and thought against the unforgiving geometry of the table. Every ball, of course, is a manifestation of how strong these players are. I want to remind you that the stability of Ibrahim Ssejjemba and his pattern, if not loss of cue ball, Ibrahim Ssejjemba's clinicality in crucial moments has granted him the very virtue of being the person who is entrusted with the very last frame whenever the national duty calls and whenever the team events of Uganda Pool Cranes team goes into a decisive frame. Ibra Ssejjemba has always been nominated for that. He is very calm, very composed, and that's why some people call him the little magician, Ibrahim the killer, he calls himself. Others call him Mayweather. He is a player from Roxbury, Chiwanga. He's a darling, and I think he's currently the team captain. He plays with Ian Kazibwe in the same team. However, Ian Kazibwe has a different management, that is the Big Kells. Those two are clashing against each other on table 3. Ian Kazibwe is playing against Moses Rashida. Give me a second, I give you the update on the scores.
Table number 5, Computer versus Imran. Computer versus Imran. Table number 5.
An update from table number 3, where Ian is taking on Moses Rashida Chikade, most decorated female player in according to Pool Association of Uganda. The scores are 2-1 in favor of Moses Rashida. Ibrahim Ssejjemba survives a scratch. Moses Rashida has been head-started throughout in this tournament. That's why she's having 2, Ian 1. However, they are level in terms of potted blacks. Ibrahim Ssejjemba will ensure that he takes a shot when it is safest. He will only take it whenever he feels safe. Stunning the cue ball slightly backwards, he does. Left spin, left bottom, we can say, to pot top right. Now potting to the top left, corresponding corner pocket with a little bit of left spin on the cue ball, so that cue ball bounces off. He's going to pot to the center, I think, where he will manipulate cue ball with the top slight spin to move cue ball slightly forward and have sight of the black. However, he may be contemplating potting it to the center on the right. As you can see, he may play top spin. Yes, he played it to pot to the center because they are looked safest. Ibrahim Ssejjemba 4, Ssenyonjo Glorious 2. Remember, they are racing to 6 in round of 32. One of these players is going to exit his first life in this tournament. I can't forget to check the comment section, dear lovelies. A simple mention. Yes, Kwani scores for Ian and Rashida, that one I've given. Lukman, I've responded to you. And then Dr. Ndo Makado, the difference between Ibra and Glorious is Ssejjemba and Ssenyonjo. Thank you so much. James Nyirenda is saying loud and clear, thank you. Stephen Atanga Mose watching from Rifa, Bahrain, send regards to the violent lady. That lady, I'm forgetting her name, but she has been trending on social media, where most social media fans went on the page of her company, the Matcha Space, and wrote there very bad reviews against her, but we advise her to stay calm and always never trouble before trouble troubles her.
Okay. So far so good.
Kasimu Kenya, this Ssejjemba missing balls luxuriously like this. It wasn't a luxury shot. Remember, this is a high stakes tournament. The winner is taking home 1.5 million Uganda shillings in this double comp. The consequence of missing is actually missing 1.5. For every shot missed is 1.5 million Uganda shillings missed. She wants to support Ibra. Dr. Spencer says, a little power, seriously, Ibra. You are refuting the shot he missed, but he is still leading. However, Ssenyonjo proving a little classy, a little clinical, a little precise, a little efficient. He will be potting to the top left corner pocket, cue ball in space. Now 3 yellows to go for him. Watching from Botswana is Abbas. Thank you so much. Anthony Mukuye, who won between Caesar and Gideon. That one ended 6-2. Thank you, Lukman. A very nice display. Council David, thank you so dearly. Racing to what? It is a race to 6. It has been captioned in the scores and also the caption of this video. Round of 32, life 1, racing to 6 until quarterfinals. Alfredo Jr. is Dog City in. Yes, Dog City is in the tournament. Kawesa Swed. I also liked his composure on the last game of the national team, but when it comes to these tournaments, I don't like his playing style. Anyways, that is Kawesa Swed's view. It is not for the satellite media. I am reading only and only your views as Ssenyonjo glorious pools another one to make it 3-4 against Ibrahim Ssejjemba. Khalid Kamoga, you're saying, bro, thanks for the job you're doing. Big up our man. Thank you so much. Send greetings to the usual suspects of King's Sport Pool Arena. Tell them today I'm missing out in action. However, send a warning to Henry of UG. He has been making me a drum of recent 2 consecutive days, beating me terribly. As if I'm a small drum, I will be revenging. Kawesa Swed. She is called Benita. Okay, thank you for the reminder. This break will be racked and Ibrahim Ssejjemba will break again. Habasa Benedict, you're saying you're watching from Kigali. Thank you for watching. Send regards to the members of Kigali and kindly make sure that you share this YouTube stream to the WhatsApp groups in Kigali, and make sure that almost all the pool lovers in Kigali subscribe to the satellite media. Lukman says, Detective Jew, we say thanks for the live. Thank you beautifully. Kita Mabunda, Ibra 2 winning, watching from Limpopo Province, South Africa. Soon we shall be together. Thank you, Kita Mabunda. Julius Julio, come on, glorious. Keep pushing, you're saying. And then Lewis Kemate is appreciating the commentary. Thank you so much. And Julius Julio is appreciating the stream. Dear lovely viewers, Dr. Tim, the satellite media, the stream is point clear. Thanks. I also love the journey we are traversing together as pool lovers. Thank you for joining me. The scores are currently 4-3. Ssenyonjo glorious trailing by only 1 frame difference. It is a 64-man grand opening of this very beautiful arena. But remember, this grand opening is happening now. This arena has existed, and there was a tournament that was held in this very place, which was won by Ian Kazibwe. Ian Kazibwe came into this tournament as a defending champion. However, he's taking on Mutes Rashida. The 2 big Kells players are clashing in life 1 in round of 32. Who will take the other? The scores by the time I updated were 2-1. Allow me also check shortly and give you an update. And Julio says, let the black be ported. Hopefully you're enjoying the fun here. We are traversing. And Alfredo Jr., I like your profile picture, your DP. You're saying how many lives does Dog City have? Dog City still has 2 lives. Remember, today they are playing only life 1 until it shall come to the climax. Julius, you're saying your team, Ssenyonjo Glorious, the Black Porter versus the Killer, the Little Magician, the Mayweather, as some people call him. Kalema Michael is asking whether I am at Pool Garage. No, we are at Black Power Arena in Kasangati here, Kasangati, Uganda. It is 15.7 kilometers from Kampala, the city center. And if you are taking Gayaza Road, you only drive around 30 minutes. That is if there is a little bit of traffic. However, if you are from the northern bypass, you can take around 15 minutes from Kalerwe to this place, or from Mulago. As we continue to like the stream, remember this is a high stakes match. The pendulum has already swung and the battle has tightened. When you see a player pull up his shorts, his pants, his trousers, you just know things are tough. Now with 3 reds to go, this is Ssenyonjo Glorious. 2 cushions used, straight line to port into the bottom left. He will maybe play with a stun or a stop shot to make sure that he rolls the last yellow to the top left corner pocket. If not, he will play it by bank, by drawing cue ball slightly backwards. But according to what you see, he is contemplating potting it to the top left corner pocket. Ssenyonjo Glorious probably move the cue ball rightwards of the table and then pot the black to the bottom left corner pocket. He has already made his cutout. However, the angle seems not palatable. He would have left a bigger one, cue ball to bounce off the cushion and move rightwards towards the black. Here the shot would be maybe with a big bottom spin. That is the shot. Cue ball is safe. Cue ball is in the fancied position, but the target is off. Ibrahim Ssejjemba with only 3 yellows, gifting him with a seater, gifting him with a textbook clearance here. And now Ibrahim Ssejjemba will be rotating and moving cue ball around the black to port it to the same corner pocket. That is top notch. Right spin on the cue ball bouncing off and moving rightwards, but of course it is leftwards of your viewing angle. Ibrahim Ssejjemba 5, Ssenyonjo Glorious 3. They are racing to 6. That would have been the shot that Ssenyonjo Glorious is revisiting. However, by the time he played it, it wasn't on. Continue sending in your predictions. Continue sending in your location where you are watching. Ndo Makado, you're saying it is 60 kilometers distance. I used to walk there with Museum 7 when we worked for the underground, going to different places including Gulumbarara. It is Dr. Ndo Makado. Okay, I can't deny, because ono muyekera before he was a rebel, before he became president. Maybe he did that. Maybe you were with him. 16 kilometers is a round off, but I used the precise location to where I am, not the exact city, town center of Kasangati, but where I am is 15.7. But again, mathematically, if we rounded that off to the nearest whole number or to the nearest ones, that would give us approximately 16 kilometers. Thank you so much. Watching from Fort Portal, Alfredo Jr. Thank you so much. Kalema Michael says he knew. And then Ibra Otandi Sevye Wakola. Come on, BLACKPOWER. Detective, enlighten me. Do the pro players booze in the middle of the matches or it's illegal? I think as long as someone, for those who enjoy hard drinks, as long as someone does not become a nuisance, some of them taste, but as we are here, I have not seen anyone drink publicly or use any kind of drugs publicly. But probably as they move out of the arena, maybe they try to use a little bit of some influencers, because this is a mind game and some of them cannot withstand the pressure. If not, however, if a player needs to be very stable, he has to be very, very sober. Thank you, Satellite. Kalema Michael is thanking how many lives does Glorious have. He has 2 lives, but of course, if this one is taken, he will only be waiting to play again tomorrow. I am Master Alex, that is Tumusherure Alex is watching live from Kanungu district. Thanks very much for keeping us live. Peter, I am a great fan of Ibra. I am Richard Travis of the Satellite Media. Hopefully you've been watching from Simon Peter Chobe Break and Finish or Peter Chobe Live, but this is a different YouTube channel that is known as the Satellite Media, doing almost a similar activity, similar work like Simon Peter Chobe. Now Ibrahim Ssejjemba, wanting to play red into another, has missed the shot. Could this be redemption for Ssenyonjo Glorious, who was exiting the tournament at 6-3, had Ibra perfected the pattern as he always does to have a 6th in this current visit of the table. A snooker from Ssenyonjo Glorious, probably a redemption, probably a safety, will make him back into the game, because this is a high stakes match. You have to use all of the skills and ensure that you bring it home. Ibrahim Ssejjemba fouling, however he has used the left spin, preventing cue ball from widening the angle of bounce, from widening the angle of deflection, but here he has fouled. Ssenyonjo Glorious will be needing a redemption. He has played the black away. He has also occupied the bottom left corner pocket, however that may not bail him out if he doesn't clear this to bring a 4th. Ainembabas Jami says njagala kulaba ku Dog City oba teyazanye. Dog City wali era Dog City mu tournament eno mwali akyalina obulamu bwe bubiri, yakazanya match ye emu, nja kuba nkuwa ebinaddirira bw'anaaba azanye tournament ye, match ye ey'okubiri. Tukyali mu round of 32 era nga tuseyeggukira ddala bulungi nnyo, tudduka misinde okufuba okulaba nga bitambula. Dennis for Jesus is saying, guys, keep liking the video please. It's the least we can do for these streamers. Thank you so much, Dennis for Jesus. Caesar Chandiga won his round of 32 match by 6 frames to 2 against Gideon Bwanika. Thabo Mohapi is saying best players always know the right time to attack, and that is very correct. They will know when to play safety, and they will always be in the know when to play in attack. Lutaya Timothy, thank you for appreciating the video quality. I know Hazo Alfredo, I want to be reading that. You're saying Hazo does something, but maybe, I am not sure, because I have never seen him personally. I give due respect to all of these players. Watching from Masaka Stones Arena, Julius, thank you so much. Watching from Kigali, Marie Ortiz, thank you. And please make sure that people in Rwanda get to know that we are another streaming platform that brings you closer to the action. Mary Ortiz is telling us that Ibra to win this comp, maybe this match, but of course get to know that in the mix there is Dog City, there is Computer, there is Ibrahim Ssejjemba, although he is currently playing. Ibrahim Kayanja lost his first life, he now remains with only one leg. There is a one mark Utanga, there is Mutes Rashida, Ian Kaziwe. What can I mention? Which other player do you expect to win this tournament? The defending champion himself, Ian Kaziwe, is still in the tournament, so all of them are favorite players to win. Now this manipulation of cue ball must be with big left spin, cue ball bouncing off the right rail and moving to the other side. That is rightwards from your viewing angle, and that is the little magician. It is this shot that is indicative that Ibrahim Ssejjemba has always been entrusted with the final frame for the national team, porting the black to win a 6th for himself and take his life into the round of 16 has been Ibrahim Ssejjemba. Ssenyonjo Glorious congratulates him. It has been an attack and of course a technical play. Ibrahim Ssejjemba showing class and showing prowess in this round of 16. As I finalize your comments, Kawesa Sowed saying Dubai, thank you for watching. Kalema Michael, is the comp ending today? The comp is ending tomorrow. However, today we are playing Fast Life until it comes to its climax. Mr. Satellite Media, I want to know about this year. We will not have a car competition in Uganda. Please stay tuned. The car competition has already been tipped. We have been told that this time it will be a Subaru Forester. It will be a Subaru Forester, a more raised car. Remember last year they awarded the Subaru Subaru XV. Subaru Impreza 2010-2012 edition. That's what they awarded. Lutaya Timothy says glorious on Kubio Mugo. Sorry for that. Is Hazo participating? Hazo is in the tournament. Nashivin, thank you. And then Christine, thanks for the update. Always Satellite Media, keep liking guys. Thank you for reminding the viewers. Best player always knows when to attack. And the last comment says, where is Bwanika Mansour? Bwanika Mansour is still participating in the tournament in Mbarara. However, he informed the tournament organizer that he will be joining us tomorrow, probably with only one life, maybe if he is granted permission. Thank you for watching. Allow me to turn the camera to the match between Mutes Rashida and Ian Kaziwe on table number 3. Just stay on. The camera is going to be turned shortly.
Abawagizi ba ttone ali ku table 4. Abawagizi ba ttone ali ku table 4. Okay? Omuwagire mumusabire kasente kano kajja muyambako awo maaso awo nga nange bwe mwongerezaako. Okay, Hotel 3, Rashida, Aidania, Atogwatanga na ya inabili. Okay? Na ye, Rashida, Aidania, iya na inabili. Na ye, ajea mwana.
Shida. Rashida. Nyabire.
For those of you who have stayed, let's have this as a snack. Ian Kaziwe 2, Mutes Rashida 4 with a head start of a +1. They are racing to 6, a round of 32. Life 1, table number 3.
Table 4, table 5, Lola Simon, okay, computer, Wali. Mukazeka kyagala guli mu kinamu naye nga wali mu parking owa superlogo wa Matex yenda waliwo ajjeko ettaala lyo yangu waliwo avaayo ate ettaala nalikulubudde owa superlogo wa Matex ogere mulayo mwapakinze abadde avaayo akutamedde ettaala sooka ogende olabe otegede owa superlogo owa Matex. Okay? So far so good. Bintu bitambula bulungi. Utegede. Wano ku table 3 guli 3 guli 3 ku table 3. Okay?
The two big Kells sponsored players from Uganda, Mutes Rashida from Kono Pool Club, the best, simply as she calls herself, taking on Ian the Grim Reaper in a round of 32 here at Black Power Arena in Kasangati. Both players will be representing big Kells at the forthcoming Q Masters International Carnival in Arusha, Tanzania. The other players that will be representing the big Kells in men's team event and singles, Ian Kaziwe will be the team captain, Jeremiah Naido, Asiku Junior, Habati Mukisa with Rubura Simon the computer being on loan for Big Kells. All of these will be donning Big Kells International, Big Kells Pool Management t-shirts throughout the Q Masters International Carnival starting on 27th to 31st of 2026 in Arusha, Tanzania. One player that is not in this team is Jinte. I do not know why he is not part of the team. Maybe there are reasons, but he would have been part of the Big Kells because he has been signed and is a player for Big Kells. Maybe I will make a little bit of research by texting Jinte, and I know he will be telling me why he is not coming to Arusha, Tanzania this time. Rashida Mutes will be a lady. She's an African champion. Some people are saying she's Africa's seed one in Heibo, having won the continental tour in Zimbabwe taking home 10,000 US dollars. Mutes Rashida, back here in the country of Uganda, is the female most decorated player in the country, and she's the current seed number 1, and she's the current champion of the Nile Special National Open Pool Championship, the Uganda Open. That one, she is driving a Subaru Impreza, which she came, of course, driving up to this very arena. I remember her driving it to Masaka. I remember her driving it to Mbale. What a beautiful way, of course, to be easily connecting to where tournaments are organized by the ride that she has. Thanks to Nile Special for having made it possible and sponsoring the players. And let's make it happen that this year a Subaru Forester, a more raised and sporty car, is given. Remember, the idea of giving Subarus started last year because we were told that since this is a sports, they also thought wise that they would give a sports car, a more car that is sporty than a Mark X, which could not favor some players as far as fuel consumption is concerned. Ssejjemba Chandigarh 2 is the current champion. 2025 is in this tournament. He is so far into the round of 16. He has beaten Bwanika Gideon by 6 frames to 2 in his round of 32 match. At first he played against Beckham. Beckham is known as Richard. He is a player from King's Sport. He lost by 6 frames to 2. And so did Gideon Bwanika. Kalema Michael, please, violence. Sitaki hapa violence yako. Chukua huko. Sisi tunataka of course tunatengeneza vitu hapa. Tunataka kwenda Arusha, Tanzania. Uona namna Ian Kazibwe, the left hander, anacheza mchezo hapa kwa Satellite Media. Anaenda kupiga black with power, of course, but with a stun and a draw shot leftwards, cue ball moving backwards to avoid a scratch. Ian Kazibwe equalizes 4-4. Kalema Mike ali muku ebyama byabanno byoyogera ku mukutu obadde ki ye ani amanyi oba bituufu oba si bituufu. Otherwise you are appreciating, you're saying thank you Satellite. By the way, when you are searching for this YouTube channel, you put on article if you want to find it so easily, the Satellite Media, and it is the only channel known as the Satellite Media that streams pool, and we are based in the country of Uganda. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Kindly do subscribe to the channel. Do not forget, always make me feel like I should continue always bring you closer to the action and bringing you closer to the source of high stakes matches. Jessica is asking about Kaiwa Alan. Kaiwa Alan is close to me. He is playing against Ashraf Sentam. He's playing against Ashraf Sentam. I will be updating you.
Okay, so far so good.
Yes, Ngota Richard. I don't know the person you're talking about, but if someone in the comment section has annoyed you, kindly forgive. We have also advised those writing comments that may be detrimental to the players to stop it. Let us have respect for our players. Ngota Richard, kindly clarify. Do not attack someone, better safe than sorry. Let's respect each other in the comment section. I am someone who is so much glued into the comment section. I see each and every comment that comes in on the stream.
Okay.
Okay, Kalema Mike, you have been advised by fellow viewers. I have also withdrawn those comments. Do not worry. I have withdrawn the comments. And Kawesa Sowed, you're saying you appreciate the work and how we handle each and every one. We are trying. Ndorisi Upton, I think you are Ndorisi Upton. If I have pronounced your name well, you're saying where are you guys? We are live at Black Power Pool Arena in Kasangati, where we are live streaming this match. Nwagira Victor says location Black Power Pool Arena Kasangati. It is a 64-man grand opening comp. It is an official tournament that is declaring this arena officially opened. But I've already updated to you that this arena had the first tournament, the open tournament that was held here with only 4 tables by that time, and that winner was Ian Kaziwe, who is currently playing Mutes Rashida at 4-4. Mutes Rashida was head started with a +1 and she has so far potted 3 blacks. Ian Kaziwe with a frozen yellow. He'll be wanting a magic shot in this very encounter. Mutes Rashida plays, but plays it open. Maybe by bank, Ian Kazwe can have this one. The angle for the bank to the top center is not palatable. He needs an acute angle, but this is almost a right angle. That means he will need to play another different shot. Maybe spin cue ball. He decides to only play it in space because the bank was inevitable at that angle. Manager Nwagra Victor, I am at Black Power Pool Arena. I don't know how I can meet you tonight. If possible, if you are making it to the venue, kindly let me know. I am really in need of what we had discussed, and it is the very reason why I'm only streaming on YouTube. The Facebook page and channel are all dormant. I would be doing the streams on all of these channels. Now that was top-notch play from Ian Kazwe. However, he has snookered himself. What I know of these players is that they are both subscribers to the Big Kel's pool management. Nothing beyond that. I also know that they are friends in pool. Whatever allegation was put in the comment section, I have removed it because we do not have proof of it, and therefore it had to be retracted. Patrick from Kisumu, thank you so much. Nyamagosa, you are welcome to this tournament. Hopefully you enjoyed the clash in Kisumu when the fellow Ugandans, two of them, joined the tournament that was held, I think, a month ago, if not 3 to 4 weeks. That is a period of around 1 month. I didn't make it to Kisumu because I had different assignment here in the country of Uganda. Duty had called. Ndori Clapton, thank you for the clarification from Kigali. We need Uganda versus Rwanda. Work on it. Okay. Yeah, we have been having some very few matches between some of the Rwandan players and the Ugandan players, but man, are you ready for it? Are you really ready to handle it? Okay, Rwanda versus Uganda will be coming your way. We shall discuss with that and discuss about it with Simon Peter Chove and of course the new Pool Association of Uganda technical directors and chairman. If it is possible, we can have our first match. If not in Uganda, we can travel to Kigali. But it would also be very fine if an open tournament or an international festival is organized in Kigali or in the country of Uganda, and then Ugandans are invited. When they come to participate in singles, they also participate in team events versus the country of Uganda. Or we can even organize a tournament between these two countries. They are very close countries. They almost share everything. They share some water bodies. They share borders. They even share presidents, I want to know. Some people have been alleging that even President Museveni is a Rwandan. Therefore, these are our brothers, if not step brothers or half brothers. I am not in any way political. Okay, Patrick Chamagosa says he wasn't around, but hopefully when they come around to Kitale or Eldoret, you will create time and be there. But of course there is also the Muchana. That one normally happens in December. Hopefully you will join us when we make it to Muchana in Nairobi. watching from State House with Mzee Museveni, that is Ndou Makado. He also said earlier that they used to traverse and walk from Kampala to Kasangati, doctor, hopefully. But if you are close to Mzee, tell him that I have run short of airtime and data, and if he can gift me, I am also a muzukuru here. And you say Mzee is laughing. Hopefully you are close to him. Kindly tell him I need airtime.
Ssejjemba ntwala sala musatu kutebe 6 ate kitebe tayi kuli 5 2 ate eri gogoste eri mekeyo emwemu kutebe 4. Alright.
In this current visit of the table, Mutes Rashida is aiming at bringing a last one, as Ian Kaziwe is still on 4. Sorry for that wrong update of the scores. It is Mutes Rashida who is on 5 with Ian Kaziwe only 4. That one frame that is separating the two friends, the two teammates in, of course, Big Kells, managed by Kelechi, the man himself from Nigeria. And we hope he is watching this match. We want to thank him for whatever he has done for the pool industry. Now look at how Mutes Rashida has cannoned the red in a shot that looked so impossible, but she made it look so effortless, playing even the cue ball into the yellow. That was a little bit hard to pot. From my angle, I doubt whether the black can be potted to the bottom left corner pocket, but maybe there is a passage. She confirms that there is a passage, and this may be Ian's last dance in the first life. Look at this, the draw shot with some spin on it, making cue ball move backwards, but in style, not in a normal shot, and she gives herself with a textbook clearance. Mutes Rashida takes down Ian Kaziwe in the men's category. Hard luck, Ian Kaziwe, and congratulations, Mutes Rashida, into the round of 16. She walks majestically off the table. And dear lovely viewers, thank you for traversing with me, and we shall be bringing you other matches as soon as they come. Allow me update you on who is coming next on the table. There is a match between Kaiwa Alan and Ashraf Sentamu on another table. Kawenja is also playing against Lucas Buma on another table. But I may be forced to stop this stream and start a fresh one. Computer 2 is on table 5. Table 1, Lucas Buma, Kawenja. Table 4, Dog City is playing against Semaka Detoni. Computer versus Imran on another table. And then Kaiwa Alan versus Ashraf Sentamo on table number 2. Table number 3, I think we are going to have Ivan Kanyesje playing against Asiku, if I'm not mistaken. Semanderias, thank you so much.
Marshall, utaona kutemo number 5. Daniel maaso jangu kutego pai Dani maaso ulichao kutego number 5. Okay, so far so good. Ate bateka ko security media tulaba live security media tulaba live ate bateka ko Peter Chobe YouTube live tulaba ilo tufuna dola bulungi otugudu kono basi ate bateka ko beka finish live ku Facebook tulaba beka finish live YouTube ne ku TikTok tufuna Peter Chobe about to cross again. Okay? So that's so good. You know the time of the that's the time of the back to what to